Good evening and welcome inside the Manistique High School gym where we celebrate with a little bit of holiday hoops. M123 FM and our brand new network, My Manistique, present the Emeralds and the Indians and the Emerald Christmas Tournament. First ever holiday basketball tournament here in Manistique. Indians got a late invite to the party. Hancock was originally supposed to join Manistique, Mackinac City, and Cedarville Detour in the 4-team JV and varsity tournament. They drop out, the Indians get in, and now they are looking for their first win of the season. So are the Manistique Emeralds. They open 0-3. Should be a pretty good matchup between these two teams. Close town, team up in other sports. Grown up playing each other at the youth, the middle school levels. Always fun when these two sides get together, and we are glad to have you along here in this one tonight. Newberry will look to play with pace tonight. The guard trio of Kennedy Depew, Marco Juarez, and Matty Rahali. The one thing we haven't seen is all three of those guys get going at the same time in the same game. They've taken different chances in turns leading the way. If those three can control the contest, especially at both ends of the floor, and find their spots, that'll be huge for the Indians tonight. Defensively, Newberry's going to have to put some pressure on the ball. They're going to have to move. So referee crew in the first varsity game tonight, they called a lot of ticky-tack, a lot of hand check stuff, a lot of soft contact. Indians have to move quick, take away space, and they have got to get physical on the boards because they do not have a true big man. The closest thing to a center traditionally would be Diego Caballero, the foreign exchange student, who's had a fantastic start to the season. Blake Doak has some size, but he's more of a perimeter style player offensively, better outside than he is inside. Defensively, he gives up a lot of size to the guy he matches up with, and that'll be the case tonight. The Emeralds will have a distinct size advantage here in this matchup. Winner of this one will advance to the varsity championship game tomorrow night. That'll be against Mackinac City at 4 o'clock. They defeat Cedarville Detour in the first contest. Loser is in the third place game. They get the short-handed Cedarville Detour Islanders team in the consolation game. That will be at noon tomorrow. JV action, third place game, bright and early at 10 a.m. It'll be the Indians taking on Mackinac City, while Manistique and Cedarville Detour play in the 2 o'clock JV championship. We'll be here all day long with the coverage of those games here from Manistique. But kick back, relax, enjoy night one of the Emerald Christmas Invitational. We will take a quick timeout, come back with the national anthem and the starting lineups in tonight's contest. It is M123 FM and My Manistique.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias. We put ports in. We remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Back here in Manistique, getting you ready to go in this contest. Somebody going to pick up their first win of the year and get a chance to play for a championship here in Manistique tomorrow. Newberry, the visitors, they will be in the black with the orange numbers, orange trim, black diamonds on the short. New threads for the Emeralds this year. It's still that same traditional look, the all white with the green letters and numbers. Athletic Director Nate Zaremba with the pregame festivities.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Manistique Emeralds final game for the holiday basketball tournament between the Newberry Indians and the home team, the Manistique Emeralds. Now I'd like to ask everyone who's able to please stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats. Veterans, render the appropriate salute as we play your national anthem. Now speak tonight's starting lineups. For the away team, Newberry Indians, number 1, Liam Brown. Number 11, Alexander Aguilar. Number 12, Kennedy Hugh. Number 20, Matthew Lau. And number 22, Pedro Aguilera. The Indian coach Nate Bolton. Now, the home team, your Manistique Emeralds. Number 2, Bryce Brooks. Number 3, Barbara Brazos. Number 10, Wyatt Devon. Number 14, Seth Morrison. And number 22, Elmer Selma. The Emeralds are coached by Cody Gaines. Tonight's official team runner, Phil Greenwell and Rod Rayola. Let's have a good game.
All right, and it should be a good one. Indians going with Depew and Rao Aguiar, who's been very improved. The other foreign exchange student off the bench, Rahali and Diego Caballero, Zeller, Merznick, DeMars, Grafos, and Blix, the 5 on the floor for Manistique. They are in the white, going left to right. Indians right to left. Zeller and Rahali to leap it up and get us underway. Hope you're enjoying their holiday season. A little holiday hoops with M123 FM and my Manistique. Rahali wins the tip back. Aguiar tracks it down and gives to Kennedy Depew. Depew top side, goes to the corner. Aguiar's entry deflected. Zeller bats it away. DeMars will bring it up the floor. In transition, Blix. Drive and kick. Merznick had a couple of great performances shooting the basketball against the Indians last year. These are 5 guys who were all starters or key members of the rotation for Cody Kangas last season. A lot of experience back on this team. 3, kick out to Depew. Good look. Won't go. Here's Graffos. He'll try to go to blitz. Good pressure on Caballero. Man-to-man defense from the Indians. They got a lot of hustle and heart. William Rao, Aguiar, both been great defensively. Juarez and Dope coming off the bench. They've had some starting opportunities early in the season. Nate Moulton's rotated his first group, trying to find the right rhythm. Drive by Blixt. Basket's good, and the foul for Bryce Blixt. And Blixt will head to the line. 2-0 Emerald, 6:47 to go here in the opening minutes. Lefty sets and fires, no good. Rebounded by the Indians. They'll get the quick outlet to Depew. Kennedy, right side and a cut to Rahali. Aguiar with it in the corner. Nice feed. Rahali, low block, good. Maddie with his first two, and we are even at a bucket apiece. A minute and a half into this contest. Winner gets Mackinac City. But a strong shooting night to beat Cedarville Detour in the first semifinal. Mars open, long two if it goes. It doesn't. Rebound out of bounds. Indians will get possession. Looks like a little three-quarter court 1-2-2 here. Rahali gets it in the middle. Hand check. If there is any reach that makes contact, it's probably getting whistled in this one. There were about 200 reach-in fouls called in the first game between Cedarville Detour and Mackinac City. They do not want teams to play with their hands. Indians draw the first one, a foul each way. Skip pass, Rahali soars through the air, then goes at it with the left hand, and good. And Matty Rahali has 4. The Indians are on top. Matty swapping out his green for orange and black. For playing with the Emeralds Varsity Co-op. They were in Alpena the last couple of days, picked up a couple of wins. Foul down low is on Aguiar, his first. Team gets their second, 5:35 to go. 4-2 the score. Emeralds baseline inbound. On the offensive end, Graffo swings it to Zeller. They're trying to stretch the floor with the big fella. 3 for Merznick, no. Depew the rebound. Kennedy will turn and look. Comes right side, veers to the corner, then crosses it over. Has a lane. Drive and kick. The Indians got to get their spacing. They'll send 4, round 1. Depew secures on the side. Comes back out to that wing. Now extends top of the key. Man-to-man defense. Emerald's playing back. A lob to Depew. He's tangled up. It's a mess in there. Rao and Graffos hit the floor. Caballero in there on the tie-up jump ball on the arrow to the Emeralds. 4:58 to go in the first. Newberry on top, 4-2. Entry there. Oh, a block from behind by Liam Rao. Sent out of bounds. Emeralds will get it back there. Entry in here and swung around. Corner 3 for Blitz. He hits. Emeralds retake the lead, 5-4. Blitz and Rahali all the points in this one. Blitz transition off the steal, layup good. Blitz has 7. Right out of the gates here in this one. Here's Caballero, it's an over and back. Pressure rattle in the Indians. 7-4, 5 quick points in a row for the Emeralds to retake the lead. Lob inside, stolen, Raholly. Maddie, he's got all 4 for Newberry. Fast break layup, blocked and off the knee, out of bounds. And it's snowballing here on the Indians early in the first. Caballero going to put a little denial pressure here on Blixt. Graffos will bring him up. Drive here, and Graffos boots it off the wall. Depew gets it here, back and forth with Caballero, bounce pass to the middle. Raholly takes, pull-up jumper, fadeaway, good. Indians cut it to a 1-point game, 7-6. Blixt and Raholly going mano a mano here in the first 5 minutes. Blixt off the ball, baseline curl, matched up with Caballero. Surprised we have not seen Zeller inside of 15 feet yet in this one for the Emeralds. They're trying to go with a high set, clear out 3. They all left Graffos alone, and he buries it. Second triple for Manistique, and they lead it 10-6. Lob to Raholly. Blixt on his back will pick up the foul. 3 minutes to go. Opening quarter, 10-6. And the first man off the bench is a senior, 23, Memphis McCaffrey. He'll come in for Rao. It's the second foul on Blixt. He had to come out. Landon Dougherty in for Manistique. McCaffrey. Drive, kick. Aguiar, long 2, short. DeMars goes and gets the rebound. Graffos looks over, slings it topside. Corner, transition jumper, no. That was off the mark for Caleb Berge, who just came into the ball game. Raholly with it, left corner. Waits for the inside. There it is. Skip back out. Caballero comes barreling in. He's going to get a reach-in foul. Goes against Dougherty. Raholly to inbound. Comes to Depew, just inside the 3-point line. Spins back and forth. Oh, fakes the pass. Comes back with a good layup. No, falls short. Transition. Layup no good on the Manistique side. Kennedy Depew works past the Indians bench. Into the offensive end. Caballero, top of the key. Crossover again. Raholly skips. Catch. Raholly explodes through. Blocked by Zeller at the rim. Now Graffos. Swings it. Trailer. They get Demers. Spin move. Fade away. Back iron, no. Battle for the rebound. Zeller with Caballero, and Raholly knocks it out of bounds. 1:29 to go in the first. Emeralds lead at 10-6. Bryce Blixt with 7. Graffos with a 3. Shot up, no good. Depew the rebound. Come across half court, hesitation, dribbles right side. Contact there, and a foul on Berge. Team Jackson in for the Indians now as well. Shot is up, no good. Top of the key. Dougherty on the cut over Jackson. Left hand got his own rebound. Bank shot, no. McCaffrey the rebound. Kennedy Depew lets him get out in front and get set. Depew across the timeline, 45 seconds to go. Indians led it 4-2, an 8-2 run back the other way now for the Emeralds as we close in on the end of a low-scoring first. Raholly, they're going to call a block inside. Stripped on the way up and a carry back the other way. It's been less than smooth sailing both ways here in the first. 18-3. 18.3 to go. 10-6 your score. Emeralds on top. Raholly with all 6 for Newberry. Blixt with 7 on the bench in foul trouble for the Emeralds. Indians chance for the last shot, but Depew, the floater, no. Rebound. Aguiar gets tripped up. Ball pinballs around. Raholly at the buzzer, no. That's how the first quarter ends here in Manistique. Emeralds 10, Newberry 6 with M123 FM in my Manistique.
I surrender.
All right, pal.
Hey, Dad, do we have a gun?
What's that?
Do we have a gun?
Why do you ask that, kiddo?
Can I play with it?
No, absolutely not. It's not a toy. You know that. Anyway, I need it to protect you, your sister, and Mom.
But what about the 8 kids who get shot every day by mistake?
Where'd you hear that?
Where do you keep it?
It's hidden.
I bet it's on the top shelf of the closet, under your sweatshirts. Is it loaded? Remember when I found my Christmas gift? You always told me to be curious.
No, that's not what I meant.
And when it's just me and Mom, I could use the gun to protect her.
No, Justin, I promise. I'm always here for you.
But Dad, you're not always here.
Sunshine through today with seasonal temperatures. We should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear skies tonight with a low near 70.
Back in Manistique. End of the first quarter. Emeralds lead at 10-6. M123 FM and our brand new network from the team at the Newberry News and M123 FM, the UP Sports Network. Now we introduce Manistique's news source for local news, sports, community info, and events and more. It's My Manistique. Find out more by visiting the My Manistique Facebook page. That's M-I Manistique on Facebook, and the link there if you want to subscribe to our brand new weekly newsletter, the Lakeshore's latest. That will debut in 2023. Raholly barrels his way in, bucket plus the foul, and a chance for a 3-point play. Raholly, a game-high 8 points right now. Blixt was 7 on the Manistique side, but he's stuck on the bench in foul trouble. 5 team fouls on the Emeralds, and Raholly hits the free throw. Graffos with it. Tries to go to Demers. Zeller. Shot there is no good. Caballero hits the rebound. Varsity debut today for 32. Caden Hamilton, the freshman into the contest, splitting time with the JV. They lost a heartbreaker, the Indians JV did earlier by 2 in the semifinals against Cedarville Detour. Here's Caballero. Dribbles to the corner. Reach and foul. No. Carry. 6:57 to go. 10-9. Emeralds cling to the lead. Depew gets a quick breather and comes back in. Matty Raholly will come get a breather and a 30-second timeout for Coach Nate Moulton. Back and forth. Teams traded baskets early. And Blixt had a little 5-0 run of his own. Made it 7-4. He had the first 7. Only other points, a triple from Graffos on the Manistique side. Indians have buckled down on defense. Rahalli's got him back within 1. They have not seen 2 of the Indian seniors, Doak and Juarez, yet in this contest. Both guys have been in the starting lineup at times early on. Drive here. Travel going to be called on Demers. He doesn't like it. Rahalli back in. Memphis McCaffrey heads off. Caballero, Depew, Rahalli, Hamilton, and Rao for the Indians. Graffos, Demers, Zeller, Merznick, and Isaiah Bro for the Emeralds. Lob to Rahalli. Kick out. Depew. The ball sweep. Drive with the left hand. Good cut by Rao. Banks it over Zeller. What a move by Liam Rao. And a great feed by Kennedy Depew. Indians back on top 11-10. Triple. Demers short. Graffos, the rebound, goes to Merznick. He's got Zeller, the big man, inside. No good over Hamilton. Got it back, up, and he's fouled. And Zeller will shoot 2 for Manistique. Free throws good. Seesaw back in Manistique's favor. They lead at 12-11. Nice job against the press. Rahalli, though, couldn't slow down the feet. Little shuffle as he catches the bounce pass from Caballero in the middle, and the turnover gives it back to the Emeralds. Here's Parker Graffos. Graffos finds Demers. Drive and kick game here. Merznick the triple. Rattles out. Rao the rebound. To Rahalli. Back to Rao. Liam will bring it up. Now leaves it to Depew, who settles them in. The floor general for the Indians gives off. Caballero. Hamilton. Flat-footed 3. Looks like a baby Blake Doak Jr. on that one. Up to Zeller. Skips it over. Layup in transition won't go. Zeller, rebound. Merznick, Graffos trailing the play. No good. Zeller, another rebound. Emeralds will reset it here. Down low, Zeller. One hard dribble, kick out. Merznick, triple good. The third 3 for the Emeralds. They lead at 15-11. Stolen there. Other way. Blocked by Rahalli. 15-11. Emeralds with the lead. Coming up on the midway point. Kennedy fakes it. Knocked away. They're going to say off his foot and out of bounds. He shakes his head in disagreement. Just when the Indians get it going and take the lead. The 3 ball on fire for the Emeralds. Three triples here early on. Zeller, the catch. Hamilton is going to get the reach on the come around. Indians without a couple as Dougherty and Blix come back in for the Emeralds. No Brian Nelson, who's been part of the rotation. They call up Hamilton to fill his spot in this one. Blix has been on fire early. Misses that one. Rahaly the rebound. Racing off, left hand, ahead of Graffos. Fouled from behind. And Maddie should be shooting two here. Rahaly's first back iron, no. Got the second. 15-12. Indians back within a possession. 3:42 to go before halftime. Going to be a key stretch here to see who steals momentum going into the locker room. Cut there, Demers catch, back ironing in. Little kiss off the rim. Depew up. Caballero leaves it for Hamilton. Diego gets it back. Zeller with a block. He has been dominant inside. Outlet to Graffos. Finds Dougherty right down the lane. Good. 7 points, the largest lead of the night now for the Emeralds. And Nate Moulton wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. 10-1-23 at Ben. And my Manistique.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias. We put ports in. We remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Back here in Manistique, Indians take a 30-second timeout as they're pushing it up the floor. Liam Rao steps out of bounds and turns it over. Emeralds back on the offensive end, and Blix fouled on the drive. That'll be on Caballero. Foul 6 on Manistique, 5th one on the Indians. 19-12 with 2:30 to go here in the first half. Both teams looking for their first win of the season. Blix hits there. He's got 8. Just behind Rahaly with 10 for the Indians to lead all scorers. Here's Rahaly left side. Indians put 4 around the perimeter. Trying to get the cut. There it is for Depew. Hesitates and banks it home. And Kennedy's first bucket makes it 21-14. Emeralds on top on their home floor in the first Emerald Christmas Invitational. Zeller rolls to the basket. They started out using him as a floor spacer and decoy, but he's getting involved at both ends now. Rahaly inside, bump, and he's going to shoot 2. That cut from the wing starting to show itself for the Indians. 1:39 before the half. 9-point deficit. Got it to go. 11 for Raw Blix with 9. The Emeralds have had 4 or 5 other guys chip in with buckets. Indians outside of Maddie's now 12 points. They've gotten a 2 from Rao and a 2 from Depew. 23-16 Emeralds. Blix drive. Kicks. Now they move it back out. Oh, and Blix lost it out of bounds. Indians looking for a rally here before halftime. Floater from Rahalli, too hard. Emeralds find Blix, top of the key with a minute to go. Entry, knocked away. They get it back. Demers, triple, no. Rebound Zeller. There's Blix cutting in. Tangled up. Emeralds wanted a foul, no call. Depew looks with 43 seconds. Taking his time. Hamilton, lob, off the mark, but Depew saves the day. Kennedy on the drive, travel. Didn't get the first bump or the second bump. 22.7. Emeralds can hold for the last shot here if they want. Playing with the lead here at home. Blix, high screen. Help is there. They swing it. Demers. 6 seconds and they throw it away. And the Indians will get another crack at it. 4 seconds. Depew catches. Half-court shot. No good. And that's how the half will end. Emeralds go on a run in the second quarter. They open up the 23-6 halftime lead. Blix with 9 to lead the Emeralds in the half. Rahalli with 12. They are your leading scorers as we go to the break. Manistique leads at 23-16.
Hitting the road to cheer on the Emeralds? Make Zephyr Fuel in Manistique your one-stop shop with gas, goodies, groceries, and more. For convenience, low prices, and great selections, shop your local family-owned Zephyr Fuel on Chippewa Avenue in Manistique.
We are back inside the Boniface Gymnasium here in Manistique, ready to go for the second half of play. A back and forth battle saw a couple of small runs by the Emeralds. Their three-point shooting has put them out in front, 23-16. Blitzed with 9-4 from Zeller. Dougherty with 2. Demers with 2. Graffos has hit a 3. They've gotten a little bit of it from everybody. Indians, 12 from Mahaly, 2 from Depew, 2 from Rao. It'll be interesting to see if we see anything. Blake Doak, who's kind of kicked back in his chair on the bench. Marco Juarez, who hasn't taken his warm-up off. 2 of the senior leaders. 2-3 zone for the Indians to start. Lob to Zeller over the top. Alex got a piece of it. Good hustle. Diego Caballero with the rebound. He'll go to Depew. And he'll bring him up the floor. See if the Indians can find a little spark here early in the third. Got some good looks. They just haven't fallen. Manistique's limited their transition opportunities as well. Here's Blix. Floater. Good in the foul. Bryce Blix at the line. Started the game with a three-point play. This one here early in the half. First double-digit lead of the ball game. It goes to the Emeralds, 26-16. Early stage of the quarter number 3. The Blitz trying to jump the pass. Gets tangled with the Depew. Foul there, and Manistique's leading the scorers, but most of the second quarter in foul trouble, and he's right back in it here as third. Baseline inbound for the Indians. Diego to send it in. Good screen by Rahaly, gets the few open. Mid-range jumper won't go. Rebound, one hard dribble, reverse is blocked. Indians get another try. They'll reset the offense at the top with the few. They'll step back, little isolation. Pick to Caballero. He'll try to split 3, the runner. Rocketed off the backboard, no good. Rebound Zeller. Outlet and a quick move to Graffos. He finds Zeller trailing the play. Knocked away. Steal. Transition try. Liam Rao flies to the front of the pack. No. Rahaly the rebound. Blocked from behind. Out of bounds. And the Indians can't buy one right now. Oh. Yep, they're going to overrule it here. They originally signaled Indians ball. Should have been a foul. Wasn't. And then should have at least been Indians ball off the block. And they overturn it. Indians will take it on the baseline. Entry. Rahaly gets to the low block and puts it in. Maddie with 14. Indians fans and even a few from the Manistique side. Friends and teammates from the hockey team give a light applause. 26-18. Knocked out of bounds. Emeralds go inbound here. Demers. Long and lanky. Missed the jump shot. They go to Zeller, fouled by Depew. Kennedy deserves some congratulations. Great weekend on the wrestling mat for Kennedy Depew. 5-0 with the Holiday Bash in unison. The Indians, despite only 5 wrestlers, finished that in second place. Kennedy, one of the many dual sport athletes in Newberry, has a great success over there. Congratulations to him. Hopefully, you can have a strong second half here on the basketball floor. Free throws are good. Zeller has 6 now. 28-18. Depew, Chifty. Aguiar with it. Lob. Fake. Kick out. Diego triple. The floater, no spin, rattles out. Rebound, kick to Demers. He'll go ahead to Merznick. Hard stop. Steps through. Partially blocked. Good hustle back by Depew and Rahaly. Maddie, fast break left side. Dribbles it back out. Goes to Depew. Deep 3. Got it. Kennedy Depew, the first Indians triple. Cuts it to 7. Kennedy with 5 now, and that's a big one to get the Indians back in single digits. 28-21. Wow. Zeller, foul. Blake Doak will check in for the first time tonight. He started in the first couple of games. Challenges the shot. Oh, Demers with Doak all over him. Pops in the jumper, 30-21 Emeralds. Inside turnover. Graffos and Caballero. The reach in foul behind the play. I hope to get it there. We'll bring it up the offense. We've got 4:44 to go in the third. It's 30-21. McCaffrey will come in for Caballero. Manistique boys open up here 0-3. Newberry's had a tough stretch. Led at the half, but faded against Sheboygan. Came up just short against Pickford. And a heartbreaking loss. They have leads in both of those contests. And headed into the break with a tough matchup against Rudyard. Here's Merznick. Drive, reverse layup. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. 32-21. Indians get a couple of buckets. Then the Emeralds go on a run. They've slowly built up a game-high 11-point lead. Rahaly triple. Off to the left. Graffos takes the handoff. Comes on the screen from Zeller. He'll try to get it to the big man. Step through. Diving save. And he lands on the end line. It was Merznick laying out for it. Rowe and Dougherty back in for the Manistique side. Rahaly to inbound. Depew will try to break this pressure at half court. 32-21 Manistique. Skipped. Rahaly collided. Nothing. Lost it off his foot before. Didn't have the possession apparently. I hope bring it back. Graffos swings it here. Dougherty, they isolate. He goes at Depew, pokes it away. Lob top side. Screen. Opened up for Dougherty. Shot no good. Indians step around the rebound. It comes back to the Emeralds. Graffos swings it. Bro, triple good. They have hit from outside. Blitz with a few. Bro hits one. Graffos has one. And the Emeralds are up 35-21. It's a full timeout. 123 at bed and Manistique.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Hitting the road to cheer on the Emeralds? Make Zephyr Fuel in Manistique your one-stop shop with gas, goodies, groceries, and more. For convenience, low prices, and great selections, shop your local family-owned Zephyr Fuel on Chippewa Avenue in Manistique.
All right, out of the timeout, Indians will try to start clawing their way back. They trail 35-21, back and forth in the first few minutes. But the Emeralds, with their sixth three-pointer of the night, have opened up a huge lead. Dope, quick three, no good. Emeralds playing patient here. Doing these little spurts where they get 3 or 4 buckets in a row on trips down the floor. And they're on another run now. Graffos, pull-up jumper. Two or 3 minute stretches where they're getting 3 baskets to the Indians 1. The snowball rolls downfield, downhill, and just keeps building and picking up momentum. Offensive screen on the Indians. Okay. White 10. It's on Demers. Michael Bucci's going to come into the ball game. Sophomore. See him now. Takes the ball off the inbound. Trying to work the deal a little bit more off the ball. He gets it there. Drive, shot, no. Rebound. Tied up. Possession arrow stays for the Emeralds. Now, on the floor. 2:06 to go here in the third. 37-21. The Emeralds have opened this thing up. And now, Rao. Depew, triple on the way, got it. His second three, and Kennedy Depew has come alive here. 37-24. Hollywood 14. They've done almost all the work for the Indians on the travel. Block entry to Depew. Foul on Graffos. 13 foul and a half on the Emeralds, 4 on the Indians. 37-24. Here's Depew. They'll come back out. They overload one side here. Depew finds Doak in the corner. They'll drive. The runner. Back iron, no. Holly races for it. Rao tips it to DePew. Late hustle for the Indians. They deserve a bucket, but they don't get one as DePew's jumper rattles out. Good hustle by Holly and Rao. Good look by DePew, but it just wouldn't fall. Final minute now here in the third. And DePew gets up too tight. East DePew, JV Indians coach on the bench, helping out, saying, hey, man, relax. Hand off. Graffos, the runner. No. Foul. But they'll shoot. Parker Graffos to the line for a pair. Second foul on Liam Lau. 37-24. Graffos hits the first. McCaffrey out. DePew will get a breather here with just under a minute to go in the third. We'll extended break with the quarter timeout coming up. 39-24 as Graffos gets both at the line. And off here. Nope, tries to step in for the screen. Comes to the ball. Now Doak with the right wing. Spin move. Splits two. The runner, good. And they're going to say on the floor, shot doesn't count. So it'll be a baseline inbound for the Indians. Nice cut by Rahali. Blocked from behind by Demers, but he came over the top. Rahali going to shoot. First one. On the way. Good. Rahali rolls it home. He leads everybody in the scoring department with 15. It's a bowl. 39-26. Still work to do for the Indians, trailing the Emeralds. Under 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Drive here and a reach. That will put the Emeralds in the bonus. 1-1 coming up here. Third foul. Alex Aguilar. Free throw good. Bonus coming for Dougherty. Shot, no. Stokes the rebound. Indians got to go, and he double dribbles it. Well, miscommunication as to who was taking it up the floor. And how about this? Manistique going to take a quick 30-second timeout. Up 40-26. They got a chance with 6.4 to go. They'll kind of grab that rebound. Not sure if he recognized the time. Tried to give it up and then keep it. And the double dribble results in a turnover. See what Coach Kangas drew up there in that huddle. 6.4 to go, baseline inbound. lead in the bonus. They're trying to be aggressive here. Corner 3. Off the mark, gets tipped to Grappos, and they almost got a gimme at the buzzer. We will head to the fourth quarter. 40-26. Emerald's on top with that 123 at that.
I surrender.
All right, pal.
Hey, Dad, do we have a gun?
What's up?
We have a gun.
Why do you ask that, kiddo?
Can I play with it?
No, absolutely not. It's not a toy. You know that. Anyway, I need it to protect you, your sister, and Mom.
But what about the 8 kids who get shot every day by mistake?
Where'd you hear that?
Where do you keep it?
It's hidden.
I bet it's on the top shelf of the closet, under your sweatshirts. Is it loaded? Remember when I found my Christmas gift? You always told me to be curious.
No, that's not what I meant.
And when it's just me and Mom, I could use the gun to protect her.
No, Justin, I promise. I'm always here for you.
But Dad, you're not always here.
Sunshine through today with seasonal temperatures. We should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear skies tonight with a low near 70. Increasing cloudiness.
All right, fourth quarter underway here. Indians and Emeralds. Manistique has controlled the second and the third, and they start out the fourth with an inside bucket. Zeller lays it in, 42-26. Rahali topside. Skip pass. Turned over. Demers to Grappos. Blitzed. Open lane. Layup good. 44-26. Emeralds come out in the fourth like they're launched out of a rocket. Rahali, free throw line. No. Caballero. Rebound. Back iron. No. Indians get a rebound. Put it up high, glass it in. Alex Aguiar's first bucket. Indians. Nate Moulton wanted to press. It's a 2-2-1. Just skipped over the top. Now the Indians are chasing in the half court. Do get settled in. Triple. Grappos was open. No. Nobody looks for the ball. Scrum on the floor. Off the arrow. The Indians will get it as Doak checks in. Depew, they back off. Triple good from way outside. Kennedy Depew's third free of the ball game. He's got 11. Rahali with 16. They're going to need a little bit of help. One guy to give them a boost in this comeback. The Emeralds have been hot here in the second half. They're 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And they keep that lead at 15. Depew drive. High glass and good. And guess what? Kennedy Depew makes the layup, comes back, yells something at Demers, and then shoves him. And a technical foul called on Kennedy Depew. Comes back by. Obviously, something there had to boil from earlier in the contest. Depew with the layup, and he instantly turned around and looked at Demers. They exchanged words. The shove's what got him. Zeller splits the technical free throws. Emeralds will get the ball back. 6 minutes to go. 47-33 after the dust settles there. Graffos works around the screen from Zeller. Here's Blixt. He was great at the start. He's got 14 to lead the Emeralds. Had a balanced attack. Look down the score sheet. 9 from Zeller, 7 from Graffos, 6 from Demers, 5 from Mersnick. Steal inside. Defensive stop, but it's taken away. Blixt, fade away. Blocked. Now Caballero blankets Blixt in the corner. Bryce Blixt turns the corner, poked away. Liam Rao. He'll push it, slows it down. Caballero, runner, middle of the paint, no. Zeller, rebound, outlet. Blixt, gonna push it. Spin move, layup, left it short. Zeller's follow, no. Third try, good for the Emeralds. And a timeout for the Indians. A full timeout, 49-33, 4:56 to go in the contest.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter which you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Back here in Manistique, Emeralds lead at 49-33. Indians need a run here over the last 5 minutes. Dope, Depew, Rahali, Caballero, Alex Aguiar. Depew, triple! His fourth 3 of the ball game. He has come alive in the second half. Done his part to lift him back. Indians try to pressure, turnover. Dope, like he was fielding the punt. Skips it to Alex. Travel on the step into the lane. 4:35 to go. Indians back within 13. It's as close as they've been able to get here in the fourth. Emeralds just got to stay patient on their end. Always interesting to see how much composure a team has late in the ball game when they're leading and they haven't won. The coaches say it's learning to win. Graffos, they have hit everything here in the fourth. 51-36. The Indians just cannot make a big dent into this deficit. Dope. Faces up. Takes a dribble. Skip. Depew thought about the heat check. He'll drive. Spins. Kicks. Dope. Flat-footed 3. Well off the mark. It's Graffos. Hesitates. Carry. 3:48 left. 51-36. Here's Depew. Indians move guys around to set up the half court. Rahali on a cut. Good lead. Fade away. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to be off the Indians. And that 2-2-1 press. Skipped across. Blitzed. Gets a screen. Dumps it to Zeller. Basket. And the foul. And the big fella is fired up. Elmer Zeller in double figures. He's got 13. He can match Blix for the team lead with this one. And he does. And all of a sudden, it's right back to an 18-point ball game. And the ends with 2 or 3, and then Manistique goes 5 or 6 at a time. Depew fakes the dish. Tough layup, drew the foul. Zeller with the whistle. 54-36. Dougherty and Mersnick will take a seat. Kennedy Depew at the line. I believe it's 14 for Depew here in the second half. 4 threes. He's tied with Rahaly for the game high. And now he has it. Emerald's got Kennedy a little fired up here in the second half, and he has been big-time buckets. Free throw, no good. Zeller tips it out to Blix. Blix crossover. Gives it to Zeller. Emerald spreading the floor. Off a screen. Graphos again. He's got to be 4 for 4 here in the half. Money for Graphos. 19-point lead. Indians traded 2 for 1. Better second half offensively. The Emeralds have not let him make a run. Browse pass knocked away. Aguiar with it. Rahaly comes and gets it. Maddie right down the middle. Pulls up just inside the elbow. Off the mark. Rebound. Put back. No. Punched out to Graphos. He'll go to Dougherty. They're all alone. Layup. No. And a foul. So Landon Dougherty at the line can make it a 20-point ball game. Rattles it home with 2:11 to go. 57-37. Shot, floater, no good, a travel. 1:59 to go, 57-37. Both teams subbing in here with 1:24 to go. Bolorama for Caballero. Don't know what happened there. McCaffrey to inbound. Finds Diego. Diego works to the corner. Indians spread the floor. Post, spin, step up, fade away, good. Nice shot by Caballero. 57-39, Emeralds. They break half court. They'll bring it in and dribble it out under a minute to go. Poked away. Here's Dougherty. Swings it back to Bro. Triple. No good. Berge tried to get it to go. Dougherty back, knocked away by Akeem Jackson and out of bounds. 44.9 to go. Foul on Rao on the reach, and that'll send us to the line and keep everybody in the gym just a little bit longer. 40.5 to go. 57-39. Get a whistle here. The Indians bring it up 57-39. Emeralds will try to dribble it out. They throw it away, though. 13.8 to play. Manistique is going to pick up their first win of the season. Advance to the finals of the Christmas tournament. Indians with one last chance to cut into that deficit. Rao, three at the buzzer, no. And that's how it'll end. Emeralds 57, Indians 39, and that sets the stage for tomorrow. Manistique will be into the championship game. That is at 4 o'clock. The Emeralds take on Mackinac City in the finals of the Emerald Christmas Holiday Tournament. Indians back at it in the consolation game. That will be at noon against Cedarville Detour. JV scheduled tomorrow will be Newberry and Mackinac City at 10 o'clock. And Manistique and Cedarville will play at 2 o'clock. So a tough one here for the Indians. They'll come back and see a conference pro in the Cedarville Detour Islanders, who are missing a couple of key bodies this weekend in this matchup tomorrow. Newberry, Cedarville, varsity game, 2 o'clock, or noon, and the Emeralds of Mackinac City in the finals at 4. Varsity action going to be available with N123 FM, the UP Sports Network, and my Manistique. That's going to do it tonight. Indians fall as the Emeralds pick up their first win, 57-39.